Misses. Ice reacts very fast, gets up, stands on a seat, and starts defending herself while the situation gets physical.
Did she slip?
Defending herself while the situation gets physical.
Oh my god, she lost Dora, bro. Oh my god, no. We need to go slow speed for this. Hold on. Look at this. Oh my god, ankle breaker. She didn't see that wet floor sign coming, did she? How the fuck did he slip, bro? Oh my days. You should know how you should have second-hand embarrassment off that. Look at this. Look. Finished. YouTube, welcome back to another Romz video, and today we're going to the reaction video reacted to. As you guys can see the title, we're going to react to the ICESPICE situation. ICESPICE getting attacked at McDonald's, and we're going to obviously shout out to ICESPICE. It's been a while since I reacted to this guy, man. But yeah, we're going to react to his breakdown and give you guys my thoughts on top of his thoughts as well, the whole situation, because I saw it on Twitter and I was thinking, what the fuck happened there? So I want to know a bit of context, so let's just see what's going to happen in this, because it's actually mad how I just finished recording the Marlon situation, and that Marlon situation was doing that. I'm going to do the sneaker one as well. It's mad how the past week there's been so many, influencers have been attacked. I don't get it. What's going on? So before we get to the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do that good stuff, guys. As always, I will leave the original link of this video in the description, and let's get straight into it.
Attacked by a woman at a McDonald's in Los Angeles the other day, and this story has been going viral because of who's involved. So let's have a conversation about this. Yesterday, a story broke regarding an incident at a McDonald's in Hollywood involving ICESPICE. Basically, ICESPICE was out with a friend at a McDonald's in Hollywood, California, when a woman approaches her and asks, "Are you ready to shake ass?"
What? But look at ICESPICE's face during that. Look. But she gave him the bombastic side eye, bro. Oh my days, man. And look at the friend. Look at the people. No, hold on, guys. I'm not actually deep this, man.
Shake ass.
Hold on. But they're already looking at crazy. See, these guys already, they're just looking at crazy, like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And why specifically to the friend? And the ICESPICE is looking like, what the fuck is this bitch talking to? What's going on?
Ready? Girl. What? Ready for what? Shake ass.
Now, I'm assuming she said that because that's the kind of gimmick ICESPICE is known for. The whole sexuality angle. However, it's still very weird, right? Approaching a stranger like that you don't really know. ICESPICE is clearly confused and responds, "Ready to do what?"
What? Ready for what? Shake ass.
And from there, the situation quickly turns into a back and forth. ICESPICE tells the girl to go shake ass somewhere else and kind of is pointing away from her table.
That's what you do, you shake ass. So go shake ass. So you can tell me, so go shake ass.
Now the girl then leans in, keeps going back and forth with...
Wait, so she got some... Wait, hold on. So she got annoyed because ICESPICE said go shake ass somewhere else. So that's what I knew for me, like, this is not... This is she just wants a scruffle with her. Because no sane human person would go up to someone and say, "You want to shake ass?" So a friend as well. It's nothing to ICESPICE, so the friend. That's a bit weird. And imagine it was a guy that was doing that. It would have been crazy. But going back to the situations that, like, you're telling ICESPICE say go shake ass somewhere else, and you're getting annoyed. But it's just the people. Some people are just so dumb, bro. You don't even realize how dumb some of these people are, man.
Ice, and then suddenly tries to smack her, but misses. Ice reacts very fast, gets up, stands on a seat, and starts defending herself while the situation gets physical.
Did she slip?
Defending herself while the situation gets physical.
Oh my god, she lost Dora, bro. Oh my god, no. We need to go slow speed for this. Hold on. Look at this. Oh my god, ankle breaker. She didn't see that wet floor sign coming, did she? How the fuck did he slip, bro? Oh my days. You should know how you should have second-hand embarrassment off that. Look at this. Look. Finished. Legs are finished. And the guy was trying to, I think the guy was helping her as well. And then they just cut off, bro. Oh my days, man. How are you not embarrassed by that, bro? How are you actually not embarrassed by that? That is embarrassing, honestly.
And this is really where things start to take a turn, because here's the thing. When ICE initially got there were already a group of people at the spot. So most likely some of these people were kind of like talking around each other. Yo, ICESPICE is here at this McDonald's. And that's probably what brought this girl, the troublemaker, to the table in the first place. But here's where things get interesting. According to the girl, we'll just call her troublemaker. She claims she went over there to compliment ICESPICE. And we know that because she did an interview with TMZ explaining her side of the story. However, what she was describing does not match what we saw.
I was with my friends and everything. We came from the beach earlier that night and we decided to go walk around Hollywood. But before we did that, we decided to stop by McDonald's because we all had to use the bathroom. So then one of my friends, she comes out and she was like, oh, I think that's ICESPICE over there. And I'm like, oh, for real? So I go up to them and I'm giving her and the other girl she was with compliment. And then immediately ICESPICE was just...
You said you want to shake ass though. Is that a compliment? Is that more of a request? I'll leave it up to you guys.
Rude. She was like, why are you over here? You could leave. Bye.
Let me stop you right there, ma'am. You are not entitled to somebody's energy just because you've seen them on the internet. She's trying to make it sound so innocent, like she just went over there to show some love, but that's not what we saw in the surveillance footage. What I saw, and you guys let me know if you saw something else, what I saw was somebody who came with a bunch of weird energy, a troublemaker, a hater, somebody not coming with any type of genuine intentions. And when ICESPICE didn't give this girl the reaction she wanted, she escalated things by trying to hit her. Now the situation kept spiraling because after ICESPICE defended herself and stood on business, shout out to ICESPICE, she actually chased the girl out of the restaurant. And I gotta give credit where it's due. She did not let herself get bullied, okay? And honestly, I think this girl forgot, man. Like, ICESPICE is from the Bronx. And if you know anything about people from New York, they don't play that shit. So now the situation...
From the Bronx, man. You know what I'm saying? She from the hood. She from the hood. You know what I'm saying? She's starting on business. This is what you love to see, man. This is the shit you love to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, and, you know, people are going to say, oh, because the thing, you can't win either way. It goes back to what I'm saying. If she just stood there, people say she's a bitch. If she didn't, if she goes after Chase and say, oh, you shouldn't have done that. Like, make your mind up, man. Like, which one are you going to pick?
Continues outside.
What the happened? Why is that
Oh, no, she's drunk, but just relax.
Why would I relax if she touches me?
She's drunk.
If you listen to ICESPICE's voice, she's visibly upset here, understandably, because she was just attacked. And she's outside, kind of looking for the girl, while people around her are trying to calm her down. And she's basically like, hell no, I'm not trying to relax.
Why would I let it go?
What's the guy holding?
She's basically like, hell no, I'm not trying to relax.
The fuck is it, like a buzzball or something?
Why would I let it go?
What the f***?
And this is where the situation takes another turn, because one of the guys there who seems to be with that group starts to step up to ICE. Basically, he's trying to fight her.
You can expect a
Wait, calm down.
Oh my fucking days, man. Oh my God. It's always the zesty guys, bro. It's always the zesty. He has to be, bro. He has to be gay, bro. He has to be, bro, because you're gonna, but the fact you're gonna friend a girl, bro, you already lost. You've already lost, bro. Like, yo, like, yeah, people might not like ICESPICE and shit like that, man. I don't really have a problem with her personally, but honestly, like, she's standing on business. She's pissed, rightfully so. She's trying to find that girl. The girl literally runs away. That's the crazy thing. She initiates it and then she runs away. Like, there's one thing if you didn't initiate and you run away, cool. But the fact you initiate this whole thing and you say, oh yeah, you have a problem with it or something like that, and then she runs away. People are cowards, bro.
Mama,
Let me fight her.
wait.
Now, mind you, she was just attacked by this woman, right? This random stranger lunatic. And now you got a grown man trying to square up with a woman? Come on, man. Now, later on in the video, ICESPICE actually ends up getting into a full-on scuffle with these people. Now, mind you, there's multiple people there. It's like this big group of just people. And one of the guys actually ends up attacking ICESPICE, so much to the point where she falls on the ground, which is absolutely disgusting and embarrassing. Like, what are we doing? Yo, this is such a messy situation. A grown man trying to fight a woman. Actually, a bunch of grown dudes trying to fight a woman. It's crazy, it's messy, it's fucking disgusting and embarrassing. The whole situation is just a full-on mess. And here's the thing, despite the situation, I gotta say, ICESPICE really stood on business. Like, she was defending herself relentlessly. She was not backing down at all. Now, ICESPICE legal team actually responded to the situation, and they didn't hold back. They straight up described the situation as an unprovoked attack and made it clear they're going after everyone involved legally. The unprovoked attack on my client has been reported to the LAPD, and we will be pursuing any and all criminal and civil avenues to hold the perpetrators responsible for their actions, Cohen said. We're also exploring holding the location responsible for their apparent lack of appropriate security. Her lawyer continued and said, not to mention that the individuals involved obviously did not realize that we would get the video from
Let's be honest, LAPD are doing jack shit. Bro, I think we have to realize, man, LAPD aren't going to do shit. They're going to put the PR thing, yeah, we're going to investigate. They ain't going to do anything. I mean, the girl showed her identity anyway. I think the guy should get locked up, bro. The fact you've already you're being a woman up, you should be locked up. I'm not even doing it like I'm Akon, bro. Like, you should be locked up, bro, for that, man. You're being a woman. Like, how low, how sad do you have to be to even get into that situation anyway? And by the way, that is from your friend's fuck up, rather than by you. There's one thing if it's by you, but the fact that your friend's fuck up led you to hit a girl, you might get charged for that. You might get charged for that. And obviously the full videos, I mean, I'm guessing the full video you can't put on YouTube and shit, hence why you're cutting it out. But honestly, it's mad. It's absolutely crazy.
Inside the McDonald's, where the unprovoked attack occurred. They then turned their cameras on after the initial attack as if to set our client up, and as they say on the video, to go viral. The only thing that will be going viral for them is their mugshots. Shout out to her lawyer, okay? Let's be real, this attacker girl was obviously clout chasing. She's a hater, somebody who wanted a certain type of response from ICESPICE when she first approached her in a situation, and clearly when she didn't get what she wanted, she became the aggressor. She was looking for trouble. Now there's a couple things I want to talk about here, okay? First of all, this is something all of us can learn from, but especially anyone who has any level of visibility. I do want to mention the specific situation that ICESPICE found herself in. First of all, I understand ICESPICE was just out enjoying herself with her friend. Normal, right? She's a young woman who's trying to live her life. But we gotta be mindful of something, man. McDonald's in Los Angeles, when your name is ICESPICE, at this particular time, it looks a little late, right? Ain't the move, right? And I hate to say it like that, I really do. Because nobody should ever have to live in fear like this, right? I hate that this even...
Come on, bro. I mean, I get what Blackie's saying. But honestly, like, you should... And it goes back to the same I said about the Marlon video, bro. Like, you should be able to go to McDonald's and have no trouble. Eat your food, have your stuff with your friend. But I keep going back to what I'm saying. This is the downside of becoming famous, is you get shit like this. It's good and well, we have the money, the fame, you know, you have guys coming up to you, or girls, or whatever gender you are, whatever it is. Like, but then it can take a turn like this where, especially late at night, to be fair, late at night, you know what I'm saying, people probably drunk. I mean, I saw a bus bus, so I already know they had some liquor in them already. You know what I'm saying? So I already know they're on that type of timing. And another thing as well, like, I do rate ICESPICE from basically going after, I can't get my words out. I basically rate ICESPICE for actually going after the girl, you know what I'm saying, standing on business and actually doing it. But on the other hand, what I will say is it could have ended up a shooting, because I know obviously guns are legal. I hope it's legal in LA. It is legal in LA, I'm assuming. So I guarantee you someone had a gun then. They could have shot the place up. And then you're cooked and you could have lost your life. So it's just like, it's a multitude of reasons that could have gone wrong. Luckily for ICESPICE, nothing had happened, so we could clear it up. But I guarantee you, if you keep getting the situations where you do that type of stuff, even if you're in the right, it could end badly. You know what I'm saying? And plus as well, there's more of them than there's more of ICESPICE. It's just her and the friend, and that's it.
Happened to her, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. But when your name is ICESPICE, you're not a regular person anymore. Whatever you used to do in the past when you were not famous, like pulling up to a McDonald's with one person, no security, you just cannot move like that. And again, I hate that it has to be like that, but there are way too many people out here who are straight up haters. As a matter of fact, ICESPICE went in there to get a Big Mac, but instead she got a Mac hater with a special side of angry YN sauce. We've seen so many of these situations happen before. I mean, just take a look at the PNB Rock situation. PNB Rock, like most people know, was out in Los Angeles, sitting down, eating chicken and waffles at a spot with his girlfriend. She initially had posted a photo at the spot with the location, you know, not the best decision. But anyway, someone at the
I even that PNB Rock situation, man. Oh my days, bro. What the hell, man? Why is she dumb? How you post the location straight away? Like, there's one thing, post the location once you're already out of it. But the fact that you post the location straight away, you've fucked up from that, man.
spot ended up recognizing him. They saw his jewelry, conspired to rob him. That's what they did. And they ended up shooting and killing him. And then you got the Nipsey Hussle situation. Nipsey Hussle's killer was the definition of a low-life, jealous hater. This was actually someone who basically envied him from way back in the day. They were even affiliated with the same gang. They had a conversation in the parking lot that same day. The dude leaves, drives around the block, loads up his gun, and then even had the audacity to stop and eat chili cheese fries. And then right after that, decides he's gonna come back and kill him. And so that's what he did. He comes back and puts multiple shots into Nipsey. I think it was like 10, right there in broad daylight. And he took away Nipsey Hussle for nothing. And the reason why I'm bringing up those situations is to highlight how fast things can go left, especially when you're someone who has any level of recognition. Now, in ICESPICE's case, she's obviously not as relevant as she once used to be, right? Overall, she's kept a pretty low profile since her blow up, but she's still getting to the bag and she's still doing her thing like she should, right? And I feel like her being at this McDonald's in Hollywood at that particular time and just how she was moving overall, a lot of that probably comes from the fact that she's not fully in the spotlight like before. So she might not feel like she needs to prioritize safety and security the same way she used to when she was really popular. But I'm gonna say this straight up, man, that's the wrong approach, because unfortunately, there are a lot of haters out there. And if they catch you in person, they'll try to bother you, test you, provoke you. And sometimes that can escalate into something way worse. Sometimes for the hater, right? They can catch a few bullets, right? But sometimes the person that they're antagonizing ends up getting hurt. And in the worst cases, it leads to people losing their lives for nothing. I also want to bring up another aspect of this conversation. When you go from being in the spotlight to not being as hot as you once were, like in ICESPICE's case, the industry in general just doesn't feel as incentivized to ensure your safety the same way. You got to keep in mind, a lot of these artists, and ICESPICE was, this artist at one point, are basically walking investments to a lot of these record labels. Now, obviously, she still has value, and financially, she's probably always going to be fine. She's still getting to the bag even till this.
I'll be honest, man, he's kind of yapping now. But that's pretty much the video, man. I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm not going to get through the whole video, truthfully. The main thing I really want to get out of this video is just that, another situation where ICESPICE gets attacked. As I said, what Black is saying is that, like, obviously ICESPICE is not what she used to be, but she's still a well-known figure, man. She's still a well-known figure that can actually, people are going to be jealous by. And obviously PNB Rock, for example, rest in peace to him. Nipsey, of course, rest in peace to him. And those by jealous people, man. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is, man. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to watch the full video, guys, I will leave the original link in the description. You guys watch the rest of the 7 minutes of this, you can do. But yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do that good stuff, guys. Any other videos you want me to do, drop me down in the comments below. And I'll speak to you guys in a bit. Peace.